Hello world, I'm Citizen. This is Bible Time Capsule, where we read the Bible from front to back on video for first time to preserve for history, sort of like the Book of Eli movie. Anyway, today is Thursday, May 16th, 2013. Yesterday my camera went out on chapter 15 of Genesis, and so we're going to pick it up at the sign of the covenant, and then we're going to read chapter 16. So here we go. Let's get right to it. Sign of the covenant. He answered him, "Bring me a heifer 3 years old, a she-goat 3 years old, a ram 3 years old, a turtle dove, and a young pigeon." He brought him all these and cut them in two and laid each half opposite the other. But the birds he did not cut in two. Birds of prey swooped down on the carcasses. But Abram drove off. Alright. I was trying to put a little bit of Hummel Chopin to this, but we're just going to read it through. Alright. But Abram drove them off. As the sun was setting, Abram fell into a deep sleep, and terror came upon him. A great darkness. The Lord said to Abram, "Know for certain that your posterity will be strangers in a land not their own. They shall be subjected to slavery and shall be oppressed for 400 years. But I will judge that nation which they shall serve, and afterward they shall go free with great possessions. And you shall go to your fathers in peace, and be buried at a good old age. In the 4th generation they shall return here, for wickedness of the Amorites is not yet complete." Now when the sun had set, it was dark. A smoking oven and a fiery torch passed between the pieces. On that day the Lord made a covenant with Abram, saying, "To your posterity," let me read that again, quote, "To your posterity I will give this land, from the river of Egypt to the great river," in quotes, the Euphrates, "the land of Sinites," that's Cinites, Cenizites, Cenezites, Sedmonites, Cedmonites, Hethites, Hethites, Perizzites, Perezites, Rephaim, Raphaim, Amorites, Canaanites, Gergesites, Gergesites, and Jebusites, Jebusites. All right, this is chapter 16. This is May 16th reading. Birth of Ishmael, Ismael. Sarai, Abram's wife, had borne him no children. She had an Egyptian maid named Agar. Sarai said to Abram, "The Lord has kept me from bearing. Go in to my maid. Perhaps I shall get children through her." Abram listened to Sarai. After Abram had lived 10 years in the land of Canaan, Sarai, his wife, took Agar, her Egyptian maid, and gave her to Abram, her husband, to be his wife. And he went in to Agar, and she conceived. When she was aware that she had conceived, she looked with disdain on her mistress. Then Sarai said to Abram, "The injury done me is your fault," with an exclamation point. "I gave my maid to your embrace, and when she was aware that she had conceived, she looked on me with disdain. The Lord judge between you and me," another exclamation point, end quote. Abram answered Sarai, Your maid is in your power. Do to her what seems good to you." Then Sarai humiliated her and she fled from her. Afterward, an angel of the Lord found her beside a spring of water in the desert, the spring on the road to Sur. He said, Agar, maid of Sarai, where have you come from? Where have you come from, and where are you going? She answered, I'm fleeing from my mistress Sarai. The angel of the Lord said to her, return to your mistress and submit to her authority. The angel of the Lord added, I will so multiply your posterity that it shall be too many to count. The angel of the Lord also said to her, quote, you are with child and shall bear a son. You shall call him Ishmael, because the Lord has heard of your humiliation. Oops. Continuing the quote. He shall be a wild ass of a man. No, I'm not joking. That's what it says. His hand against everyone, and everyone's hand against him. He shall dwell apart, opposing all his kinmen. Oh, sound like some drama about to come. She named the Lord who spoke to her. You are the God of vision. For she said, quote, have I really seen God and remained alive after my vision? Therefore, end quote, therefore the well was called Beer Lahai Roy, B-E-E-R, beer, like beer, dash L-A-H-A-I dash R-O-I, Beer Lahai Roy. It is between Cades, C-A-D-E-S, and Barad, B-A-R-A-D. So Agar bore, B-O-R-E, Abram a son. And Abram called his son, whom Agar bore, Ishmael. Abram was 86 years old when Agar bore him Ishmael. Okay, so later on we'll do chapter 17 on May 16, 2013. So we can pick up these readings and get through all this. I'm Citizen. This is Bible Time Capsule. Love one another. Be kind. Peace. I'm out.